Welcome to JazzTime.com. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. If you would like to know the price, simply click on the link in the description below. If you enjoy our videos, we would greatly appreciate it if you would buy one of these watches, which is why we make these videos on a Saturday afternoon while you're sitting at home watching YouTube, deciding which fancy watch you'd like to purchase. So today I'm going to be comparing the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak 41mm with the 38mm with the brown and blue dial. What I have here are the three variations of what is currently offered in the rose gold Chrono from AP. Yes, they make other dial colors such as black and silver, but those are discontinued. What I have here is the 26331OR.00.1220OR.02 compared with the 38mm reference 26315OR.00.1256OR.01. Basically, it's a 26331OR versus the 26315OR. I'm going to talk to you guys about the bezel, dial, case, bracelet, movement. I'm going to try it on and then give you my thoughts. Okay, so since this is a three-way comparison, I'm going to show you the first two, which is pretty obvious. Now, I've done comparisons on this before, which is the brown and the blue. At least as of 2020, they're only making the brown and the blue. The brown you see is here on my left, and on the right is the blue. Now, currently, the blue is more of a boutique piece. They're not really selling them at all of the authorized dealer. In fact, as I understand, they're only selling them at the boutique. That means the actual AP store. Now, you know how some AP stores have multi-brands? Well, they sell the brown one, but only the boutiques you can buy the blue one. And the blue one, therefore, carries a bit of a premium. At least as of now, 2020 is like a $5,000 premium. And as you can see, the blue is pretty cool, but brown is also pretty cool, and it's also a little bit cheaper. Of course, color is only important for it doesn't change the value per se, but it's whatever you like. If you like brown or blue, then that's what you like. Okay, so now I'm showing these two to you because actually they're identical, so I don't really need to go through each part of it because we have a review on it. And if you'd like to see that review, or you think you might want to buy one of these watches, simply click on the link in the description below. It'll take you directly to our website at jazztime.com where you can buy it for the lowest price anywhere online. So the purpose of this video is to show you a comparison. What does it look like? Because if you're looking at this video, you're deciding, do I want blue or do I want brown? Well, this is a video to compare. It's basically just a dial color. Okay, I kind of more wanted to show you guys, however, the 38mm, because that might be the one that you're considering. Now, since this is a comparison and I was going to give you my thoughts, I wanted to tell you what I think about the difference between the 38mm. Okay, the most obvious thing, and actually the most important thing, is that 38mm. This one is 38mm from my thumb to my index finger, and this one on the right, the 26331OR, is 41mm from my thumb to my index finger. Okay, and well, you might think, well, it's only 3mm difference. Yeah, it is only 3mm, so it's not that much different. They only make either 38 or they only make this rose gold Chrono in either 38 and 41mm. They used to make it in 39. They don't make that anymore. They only make it in 38 and 30 and 41 if you want the Royal Oak line. Okay, so that's why I have these to show you. And they don't make this 38mm and any dial color right now other than this white with champagne. They also make it with the diamond bezel, but I don't have that one here. But you can use your imagination. But it has a white dial with this champagne subdials, right? In fact, so does the brown one. The brown one also has the brown champagne subdials as well. Obviously, the difference being that the dial color is a little different. Brown versus blue. Hopefully you guys can see that. Kind of zoom it in. You see the difference right there? Okay, so let's say if I were you and I was trying to decide, well, what do I want? Do I want this, which of these three do I want? Because these are the three that are currently in production. Well, first, if it were me, I would decide what size do I want. Do I want a 38 or a 41? Now, most people think, oh, well, bigger is better. No, not bigger is better. Is a bigger belly better? No, obviously not. Is a bigger tax bill better? Is a bigger shoe bigger? You know, is a bigger, I don't know. Anyways, it's not bigger is better. It's what fits you, okay? So let's get that out of the way. And once you figure out what fits you, then you can decide, you know, what color you want. So let's start with that. What actually fits you? What I would suggest is that 38 millimeter works quite well for someone who has a 7.25 inch wrist or smaller, okay? And if you do, then the 38 would be okay. Now I'm gonna try, I actually have a 7.25 inch wrist, which is an average man's wrist. So I have an average man's wrist, and I'm gonna try it on for you and show you how it looks on my average man's wrist. I'm kind of zoom it out for you, and that's what it looks like. Does it look too small to you? No, actually it looks just perfect. I'll tell you why. Because the uncompressible parts of the watch, which is from the 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock, is really what matters. Not so much the dimensions going this direction. Why? Because, well, your wrist can continue, you know, going left to right horizontally basically kind of forever, right? Except the vertical position is what matters, because that's the length of your wrist. And so you want it to show a little bit of head, a little bit of bracelet. You don't want too much bracelet, too much head. You want a little bit of each. That kind of makes it look balanced. Now, if you have a big ass watch with all head and no bracelet, it kind of also looks funny. So this, I'm a 7.25 inch wrist, and it works. To me, it looks perfect. It's very balanced. It looks great. I mean, I think you at home would probably agree with that. Now, me being at 7.25 inch wrist, I can fit exactly in the middle. So it doesn't matter really which one I choose. I could probably wear either or. Now, I'm just saying from my experience, if you have a 7.25 inch wrist or bigger, such as like 7.5 inch wrist, you might want to consider a larger watch, such as the 41, which is why I'm showing this to you right now. And by the way, hey, if you want to buy this watch, please go to jazztime.com to purchase it. Don't watch this video and go somewhere else to purchase it. That would negate the whole purpose of me sitting here sweating, wearing my mask in this unair conditioned room making this video. So, take a look. Does that look nice to you? I mean, it's pretty good. Do you see how it, like, the head is kind of covering more of the wrist? And it's kind of like more head than bracelet. Well, obviously, because this is a 41 millimeter, which is why it does that. But, you know, that's why I make that suggestion. 7.25 or bigger, you can wear the 41. Okay, now again, this is just my suggestion. You know, it's your money, and we're happy to get you whatever you want. If you want the 41, if you want the 38, all good. We'll get you whatever it is you want. I didn't size this. This is a brand new watch. I don't want to size it, but that's why it fits. The 38 fits right out of the box, right on my wrist. That's why it looks that way. But okay, anyways, if you notice, the bracelets are also bigger. I'm going to show you the bracelets right now so you can take a look. Okay, so that's the step number one, to look at the size and to decide what size do you want, what size actually fits you, what size makes sense for you. So you not being here, and I can't let you come to our office and try these on, but what you could do is you could measure your wrist, or you could go try on another watch at your authorized dealer that looks very similar, okay? And then you can come to us when you're ready to purchase it, okay? Okay, now take a look here. So these are two, that's the 38. Now, let's talk about the bracelet, since I said I would talk to you about everything else, right? Okay, proportionally, I said I'd talk to you about every single part. So, okay, the dial. They all use this mega tapestry dial. They always have these sub-dials, which are all in gold. Whether it's in blue or brown or white, it all has the same. And proportionally, it's the same. Now, obviously, the dial on the 38 is going to be smaller, and the blue and the brown are going to be bigger. I think that's pretty obvious. The proportions on the bezel, of course, are going to stay the same, except for the size. So I don't think I have to go through that. As well as the case, the proportions stay the same, yet the size changes. I think that makes fair sense, right? Now, it goes without saying as well, the bracelet, this one has stickers because it's new. This one's also new, but it doesn't have stickers. But if you notice, the bracelets are a little bit bigger, and it makes sense, right? You have a bigger watch, you have a bigger bracelet. I think that kind of goes without saying. I don't want to belabor the point. I mean, it's kind of obvious. Now, they both have the same class. Obviously, the 41 is bigger, so it has a bigger class. Makes sense. Okay, now, like I said, this isn't a review. We've gone through like in detail reviews. I don't want to do that in this one. Okay. Now let's talk about the thickness. Now you would think, well, the 41 has a thicker bracelet. No, actually it doesn't. It's both 11 millimeters. They're both 11 millimeters. Now if you look at them side by side, and that's one of the good things about Royal Oaks. They're all really skinny. They both use the 2385 movement which is what they use for all these ones. You can't see the case back, but you know what? It doesn't really matter, because instead of looking at the case back, you get to look at solid gold, which I think is a lot better. I don't want to look at like a cheap sapphire or glass when I can look at solid gold. Which one's better, glass or gold? I pick gold. So it's self-winding 2385 movement. It has 37 jewels, 304 parts, a oscillating weight that is made of monoblock in 18 karat gold, and it has a power reserve of 48 hours. The direction of the movement is a unidirectional movement, meaning it only goes one way. It's actually better than a bidirectional because it is better. And it has functions of chronograph, hours, minutes, small second date, blah, blah, blah. You know what? It just basically means it's a really badass movement. You can't see it. It's covered in gold. That's what you need to know. And it's 11 millimeters thick. Bam, just like that. Okay, they both have the same movement. All right, anyhow, so once you've decided on the size, you said 41 or 38. Let's say you've decided on the 41. Well, boom, if you decided 38, well, then you only have one option. It's the one I just showed you, the one in the white. If you decided, hey, I want a 41, you know, as I said before, it could be 7.25, but you know what? If you have a 7-inch wrist and you want to wear a big watch, by all means, buy it. You know, it'll be a big head, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, and then you'll get to this point and you say, okay, I either have brown or blue, and I'm trying to decide between that, and that's what this video is for. And if you've gotten this far and you think you're going to buy this thing, please go to jazztime.com, JAZTIME.com, where you can buy this watch for the lowest price anywhere online. Okay, guys, since I've already showed you everything about these watches, it's time for you guys to make a decision. Which one do you want to buy? Which one would you buy? If you're going to buy it, go to our website and buy it. Thanks, and have a great day.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.